Hi, Collective. Welcome to Step Into Yourself Tarot. If you're joining me for the first time, thank you for being here. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. Today, I'm going to do a moving forward spread. And I was inspired to do this because so often in life we talk about moving on. But I think there's something to, in order to move on, quote unquote on, we have to move through. And so I want to see what messages Spirit has for those that are trying to move forward in their life. This could be moving forward from a relationship. This could be moving forward from a job. This could be moving forward from whatever the situation in your life is that perhaps you have to move through in order to move forward. So not really sure what cards I'm going to use. I'm just going to kind of let Spirit guide me. Thank you for being here today, and we're going to get started. So as I was talking, Spirit was calling me to this Sacred Travelers deck, and so we're going to go ahead and start off with that. Spirit, thank you so much for your prompting to do a moving forward read today for Collective, and thank you so much for the messages that you have for all of us in stepping into ourselves and moving through and forward. All right, Spirit, show me overarching message overarching message for Collective that you want us to be thinking about. Passion and pleasure, savor your life. And so I see here an individual kind of dancing under the moon. There's also a fire, so I feel like here Spirit's definitely talking about injecting passion into your life, perhaps stepping into your positive fire. So fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. And then there's also the moon here. So perhaps stepping into pleasure or life in ways that have been hidden from you, ways that have been in your subconscious, perhaps fears surrounding stepping into or moving forward. Thank you for that. So passion and pleasure, savor your life. All right, thank you for that, Spirit. I'm gonna also get a message from this deck Spirit is calling me to. Thank you so much for that, Spirit. So savor your life. Yeah, I think here too, it's a call to question. What are you passionate about? What is going to bring you pleasure in your life? What is those things that you're going to be able to dance and celebrate and stand in positive passion and positive fire? Thank you for that, Spirit. What are the things that you're passionate about? And what pleasures do you want to experience in this life? Additional messages for Collective, Spirit and moving forward. Message of guidance. Okay, thank you. So this is a message of guidance. I see Cupid's arrow on this card. And what's interesting about the arrow is that it's right through the center of the moon and the star. So the moon, those things that perhaps are in our subconscious, perhaps things that we are afraid to step towards. And then the star, the greatest vision, the greatest desire, the greatest vision for the path forward. And so I feel like Spirit is calling here attention to what is that vision for yourself? What is going to be that path forward? And there's a connection between what's been under your moon and that star for you. in moving forward. We have the number 36 here. Okay, now let's see what else. Message of forgiveness in reverse, reproach in reverse, and calm in upright. So we have numbers 40, 25, and number 7. So I feel like here with the reproach and the message of forgiveness card, we see 2 serpents wrapped up in one another. And I feel like here Spirit is saying you can forgive. It doesn't mean you have to be entangled. And so I feel like Spirit is calling attention to perhaps that forgiveness is part of your moving forward. It doesn't mean that you have to intertwine yourself within this situation or with another, but that forgiveness is going to allow you to go through and move forward. And I also feel like there is what's interesting on this reproach card is the serpents are going in opposite directions. Their heads are going in opposite directions. So I feel like Spirit here is saying like the time has come to move in those opposite directions. Whether that's a job, whether that's a relationship, whatever the situation may be for you. But it's time to move in a new direction. And in order to do that, forgiveness is needed. And remember, forgiveness is always for you, not necessarily for the other person. Forgiveness allows us to release and let go. To release from this entanglement. So numbers 40 and 25, and Spirit is saying, stand calm, stand in your power. I love this image on this card of the woman just standing firm in her power. So remain firm in who you are. There's growth sprouting all around you. You have the sun, the moon, the stars. And it's almost like this individual, I'm seeing Empress energy here, like stand in your Empress energy. Stand in your power, your status. You've earned it. That's the thing with the Empress. You have earned that status through experience. Thank you so much for that, Spirit. That's beautiful. Okay. I want to see what energy, overarching energy for you right now, collective. Spirit, can I see overarching energy for collective at this time? Perhaps energy to step into, energy to surround ourselves with, energy for collective right now. There's a split here. Inward revolution and color. So I'm seeing here Wheel of Fortune, time has passed, and then color is illuminated heart. So perhaps it's time to move towards color, towards vibrancy, towards that passion, towards that pleasure, that fire energy within yourself. Overarching energy for collective in moving forward, Spirit. Overarching energy for collective in moving forward. Anything that we should be thinking about. I feel like did something flip? No. Overarching energy, Spirit, for collective. Focus on the heart space. And we saw that inward revolution card. I'm also seeing an emphasis on the internal self here. It's almost like discovering what is inside. This could come through meditation. I'm also seeing like a cross here, so focus on those commitments that you would like to make moving forward. It's also at the top like a sword energy, so it's almost like Spirit is saying here, like the truth, the knowledge that you need in moving forward is within you, and you need to seek within for that knowledge, for that insight, for that truth. And then also, I'm almost seeing like a crown image here. So once again, going back to like that Empress energy, standing firm and knowing that you have earned this status. You wear the crown. Love that for you. And then Vesica Pisces. It's like a culminating of these different elements that come together in the center. So this could be perhaps connection, surrounding yourself in connections that really fulfill that heart space within you. It also could be, I'm hearing here, like the different aspects of the self coming together in harmony. So that sword energy, your mentality, your mind, as well as your heart, so your cup energy, as well as like your pentacle, so your 3D reality, like bringing all of the aspects of who you are into existence in harmony together. Passion and pleasure. This is a message of guidance. Okay, and then living your authentic truth. Yeah. And living an authentic truth requires us to understand what that truth is. So what is your truth? What does you living in authenticity look like moving forward? Thank you for that, Spirit. I want to get a little bit about your current challenge in moving forward, collective. Let's see the current challenge for collective in moving forward, Spirit. The current challenge for collective in moving forward. Current challenge for collective in moving forward. Current challenge for collective in moving forward. All right. At the bottom of the deck, grief. The necropolis. I feel like here I'm seeing there's just so many different paths. There's so many different paths I could go. And which path is correct. I'm also seeing wand energy here. So like, where do I put my passion moving forward? So perhaps some of us don't understand that or don't know yet what path to take. And then we have seduction and the magician. Oh, very interesting. And look at the snakes are mirroring each other here in the reproach card and the seduction. I'm hearing here, Spirit is saying you need to release it. You need to release it. Whatever is entangling you, that has a grip on you, whatever has been seducing you, see it for what it is and release yourself from it. I'm also hearing here, it's darkness. Okay. And then we have the Magician, so manifest something new for yourself. And I love this representation on this card because the skeleton's like pointing up towards the sun and the light, and there's almost like 3 different paths, and it's like, which one do I want to take? And so I feel like here Spirit is saying it's up to you, your next path. You have many options in moving forward. Dig within yourself, what's your authentic truth, and manifest accordingly. Manifestation can be unintentional or intentional, and I feel like here Spirit is saying manifest intentionally. That's been a challenge for you. Perhaps you've been allowing yourself to be seduced, and in being, rather than like you see all these different options in front of you and like I can go in this direction or I can go in this direction, or I can remain where I'm at, and I don't really know, but Spirit is saying be focused, search your internal self, bring all of those elements of yourself together in harmony and discover what your authentic truth is, and then manifest in that direction. Thank you so much for that, Spirit. I do want to get an archetype. I feel like there's more about this challenge for you, collective, in moving forward. Spirit, can I see more about the challenge for collective in moving forward currently? I'm being drawn here to those words, savor your life. Perhaps you haven't been savoring the life that you have currently. Perhaps getting too caught up in all these different paths that you could take, but not savoring your current situation or life that you're in, and experiencing passion and pleasure right where you currently are. Spirit, can I get more about the challenge for collective in moving forward? More about the challenge for collective in moving forward. More about the challenge for collective and moving forward. Can I get more about the current challenge for collective? Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to take the top here. The vow, the dead end. So perhaps some type of commitment that you've had has been holding you, or like wrapping you up and having you entangled. So that commitment could be everything from, like I mentioned, a job, a family member, a belief, a relationship, a person. The Spirit is saying it's a dead end. You need to release yourself from that commitment. You know it's the dead end. Okay. And then we have the comic and Gnosis. I'm going to get into the text on these. Gnosis is an initiation. actually never gotten this card. So innermost knowing, mystic truths. Yeah, that authentic truth. Okay. True knowledge is not found in facts and figures in scholarly books on library shelves. Rather, Gnosis points to the deep and timeless archetypal wisdom that rises from the felt experience of having touched the unknown with every one of the senses. Yeah, all of the elements of the self. Those who are drawn to Gnosis find themselves in esoteric studies, likely involving mysticism, alchemy, healing, or perhaps science. Knowing is their calling. Not knowing is their job description. No matter how far the alchemists take their studies, they come to the ultimate conclusion that facts slip towards mystery, and soon the mystery results in facts. This card signifies a quote-unquote knowing that is life-changing. Once you experience it, you are forever changed and become a guardian of Gnosis. The eternal mystery is calling you. Study your passion in the deepest ways available to you. Yeah, passion and pleasure. This card relates to the riddle and the shapeshifter. All concern themselves with revealing mystic truths. Those who say they know, don't. Those who say they don't know, know. Yeah, so I feel like Spirit here is saying, when you claim that you don't know what path or direction to go, that's actually the knowing. That's actually the knowing. And alchemy is basically taking negative energy or experiences and you transmute that energy into something positive. And Spirit here is saying those who are drawn to Gnosis find themselves in alchemy, healing. Knowing is their calling, not knowing is their job description. So knowing is the thing that, or that search for truth, is that thing that calls us, but the not knowing is what we exist within. This card signifies a knowing that is life-changing, so a knowing on a greater level, a greater understanding, that authentic truth. Excellent. Thank you for that, Spirit. And then we have the comic. $113. Okay. The Joker, the Clown, the Fool. The comic carries a remedy for all that ails this world. Amid the deepest pain and suffering, there is always the potential to lift up and out of the darkness through laughter. Like I mentioned, going through so that you can move forward. Though dismissed by some as lowbrow or unsophisticated, this archetype actually has a highly advanced mind. Some may use the word genius, as humor requires one to quote-unquote see the situation from afar, rather than to be swept away by the drama. The comic sees and accepts the messiness of life, using it as material to be mixed and shaped into a potion to soothe the stressed and serious mind. They literally, quote-unquote, lighten us up. Thus, within the comic is usually the sage or the magician working healing magic upon any audience who will lend an ear. The comic may be the archetype that heals the deep division in our world, one pun at a time. Joy, jokes, and smiles are signs of a happy heart. Be wary of spiritual practices or teachers who leave the comic by the wayside. And the comic has plenty of shade to throw on others, and it can fall into shadow at the drop of a hat. Beware of their sharp claws. Interesting. So I feel like here Spirit is just calling to, not think so seriously. Allow yourself to have joy. Allow yourself to smile, have laughter, have fun. Enjoy your life. Savor your life. Find joy in the different paths that you can even go. There's joy in that. I actually have choice. I can stand firm in myself and look at all these different options that I have. I have the opportunity to recreate my journey. I have the opportunity to move forward into the next stage of my journey, and with that comes joy and happiness and smiles and laughter. Laughing at ourselves, perhaps. The Spirit's saying, manifest. You're the magician. I love this. I love this. Thank you for that, Spirit. All right. All right, Spirit, where are we going next? Where are we going next? Spirit saying get more on the individual self, so the authentic truth. Get more on the authentic truth. Get more on the authentic truth. Spirit, can we get more on the authentic truth within collective? I'm hearing the authentic truth is the key to moving forward. Can we get more on this authentic truth, Spirit? I'm hearing 2 cards, okay. Light of truth and meant to be. Wow. Light of truth, it's in reverse. And I think that's just calling to that full truth, that authentic truth is yet to be revealed to you, but you're on the path towards that. You are currently surrounded within the moon. You're gaining introspection, or you're having introspection. You're gaining insight. You're feeling alone. You're feeling like you're looking forward, but you have such a serious look on your face. And so I feel like here Spirit is letting you know that you are in pursuit of that authentic truth, and it's requiring you to go through that moon space in order to move forward. The imagery on this card is absolutely gorgeous, but even here I see Empress energy, that calm, that standing firm. It's like, I may be alone, but I'm going somewhere. And then in the very next card, we have meant to be. And it's like you're stepping into this next journey. You're stepping towards moving forward. And you have the moon, you have the sun, you have all this color surrounding you. It's like I could go and I'm stepping towards experiencing it all. No longer are you just sitting within the moon. You're stepping forward. Meant to be, this was part of your path. Remember, I saw that Wheel of Fortune. time has passed, you're moving into the next phase of your life, the next phase of your journey. I love this. Thank you for that, Spirit. Okay, so that's the authentic truth. We definitely have the challenge, the seduction, the dead end, the commitment that you made, being a dead end, that reproach, that entanglement. Let's see what you should do in response to the challenges that you're currently feeling. Let's see what you should do in response to the challenges that you're feeling, these different paths that you can go, and you don't really know which path to take. But I feel like here in this meant to be card, Spirit is saying you can experience them all. All you have to do is step forward. All you have to do is dip your toe and take that step. Move out from underneath the moon. But right now you're gaining that authentic truth. Like, who am I? And where do I want to go? What should collective do in response to these challenges, Spirit? What should collective do in response to these challenges? I'm feeling so like gentle in this energy. It's almost like even my voice is very like calm. I'm feeling such a gentleness, like a vulnerability. So perhaps being gentle with yourself, being vulnerable, allowing yourself to just be, I'm hearing, being compassionate with yourself. Thank you for that, Spirit. What should collective do? Let's do one more. What should collective do in response to these challenges? What should collective do in response to these challenges? What should collective do in response to these challenges? Okay, those ones flipped over. Spirit's saying one more. Okay, what should collective do in response to these challenges? Interesting. Okay. Get over the inner conflict. Understand where your inner conflict comes from. Perhaps it's that commitment. Perhaps it's that entanglement that you've been feeling, that seduction of something like keeping you held. Release it. Get over the inner conflict. I feel like here Spirit's saying it's your choice. Really interestingly, these kind of came out in 3 different piles. So I'm going to take the first pile. Okay. Knight of Swords, Judgment, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Tower. I'm actually seeing 2 different energies here. The first 3 I feel like are you, collective. Those of you watching. Knight of Swords, the direction that I was going towards. Judgment. I had to make a judgment call. Queen of Pentacles. I'm standing firm in my independence. And it may have put me in a position of being alone, but I no longer could move in that direction. Judgment. I made a judgment call, and now I'm going to stand firm in what I build for myself. And then we have Seven of Swords and the Tower in reverse. Deceptive energy, strategy, deceptive, like almost also like a sense of like blocking the tower. Whatever this energy is has not experienced the tower yet, where illusions come down, where understanding comes, where this blocking, this deception, this I'm hearing self-deception has not been illuminated yet, but the tower is coming. And in that tower, all the illusions come down, and with this energy, they're gonna, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. Spirit didn't give me more than just their tower is coming. And the towers can be very, very uncomfortable. They can be life-shattering. They can be, oh my God, how did I not see this? How did I not understand this? What did I do? Or I thought I was doing X, but the truth, the actual truth, remember with the Gnosis card and the Authentic Truth card, the truth existed and I didn't see it. Okay? But what I see you doing is you made a judgment call about the direction that you were going. You halted it, and you're standing in your independent energy, and you are reserving your resources for yourself. Okay. Then we had, I believe it was this pile that came out next. Seven of Wands, you're standing your ground. Knight of Pentacles, moving slowly towards your next direction. The Pentacles and the Emperor was in reverse. So I feel like here, what you're showing me, collective, is that I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to take slow movement towards rebuilding my Pentacle world, my 3D reality. I'm going to take movement, slow movement. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. It's almost like it's not in movement yet. But it's holding the pentacle in the hand, and they're getting ready to begin their journey. And the Emperor in reverse, like stand in your Emperor energy, stand in your Empress energy, have authority over your life and what direction you're moving forward towards. And I feel like that Emperor is in reverse because your full authentic truth is yet to be discovered by you. But you are standing your ground. You have an idea, a vision of what you want for your 3D world and your 3D reality and the journey, your vision, your path forward. But that authentic truth and where exactly you're going to go is not yet known by the Emperor, because once the Emperor knows, he acts. And so all I'm seeing here is you have a desire, but you're kind of standing still and waiting until you exactly know. Okay? And then we have Nine of Swords and the Moon. So the anxiety, the stress, the things that ail you, it's in the reverse. And the Moon, I feel like here, like Spirit shined a light on, You are within your moon right now. You're going through the process. You're uncovering all the things that you need to uncover about yourself. And that's moon work. That's digging into your shadow. So I love that for you. And the more that you go into that moon, those stress, that anxiety, that worry, that sadness is going to come down. And that's what's being revealed here. Beautiful. Congratulations on doing the work. All right, Spirit. Let's get what should collective do right now as they go through this process? What will kind of help this process? What will help in discovering that authentic truth? What will help with those steps forward and stepping towards the new life journey? What will help collective? What will help? What will help? Relationship. I call in the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold in the perfect way for each of us. I needn't fear letting go of control. My needs are already abundantly met. Yeah, so I feel like here Spirit is calling a relationship with yourself, relationship with Spirit. I'm hearing relationship with nature. Let go of control. Understand that your needs are already abundantly met. You are the magician. So manifest the things that you desire for yourself. Aging. I am one with unlimited love beyond all seeming restrictions of age. I am filled with joy, energy, and beauty. A vessel for the divine. Okay, so perhaps aging has been on some of your minds. But regardless of age, I'm one with unlimited love. Recognizing that you are love. And then self-love. Show me how to love myself. Show me how to take care of the inner child. Show me how to be kind within. When you step into self-forgiveness, we had that message of forgiveness. So perhaps it's self-forgiveness. When you step into self-forgiveness, so much can change on the outside. Perhaps that's where the calm comes. Forgive yourself. Perhaps forgive yourself for the choices that you've made, the commitments that you've made. Things were hidden under your moon, remember that. So offer yourself compassion. But now you're doing the work. You're in the moon. And the more that you do that work, the more that stress, that anxiety, those fears, that sadness is going to come down. This journey was meant to be so that you can find your authentic truth and find your self-love. Thank you for that, Spirit. Let's get more about collective and supportive energy right now. Okay, Said, I'm feeling so vulnerable. I'm feeling so gentle. Feeling, even though this message can feel almost like a bit heavy, it doesn't feel that way. The energy doesn't feel that way. It's like I'm feeling compassionate. I'm feeling vulnerable. I'm feeling gentle. So like a feminine energy. It's beautiful energy. It's like discovering the parts of yourself that maybe have been hidden. That love for the self. It feels so incredible right now. Supportive energy for collective spirit. It's almost like I'm feeling self-passion, self-pleasure, where the pleasure isn't coming from an outside energy. Anything from this deck, Spirit? There it is. Open to the universe. I'm discovering my worth and my abilities. I have confidence in my value and in my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept and love myself completely. Thus, I am open to the divine light of the universe. Learning to love myself. I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nature and in my potential. I transform my weaknesses into strengths. I realize that I am a being of light and I allow myself to shine. Yes. And then guidance. In times of uncertainty, I ask Spirit to guide me to the light in my being. I am directed to doors that will open freedom. I am directed to doors that will open inner freedom to me and step forward in trust. Yeah, that freedom, go in whatever direction that is going to give you passion and pleasure, where you can savor your life. I release my fate to the divine, and my faith is rewarded. Meant to be guidance. I step forward in trust, in truth. And that's where inner freedom comes. And then acceptance. I accept every step that life presents me without resistance. I try to find out what the universe is trying to teach me so that I can grow. Thus, I advance in freedom on the path of light. Yeah, releasing yourself from that seduction, from that reproach. Step forward. I accept every step without resistance. I try to find out what the universe is teaching me so that I can grow. I love this. Step forward in trust. I love this. All right, let's get final advice from Spirit. It's a beautiful reading. I love this energy. It feels so good. I hope you can feel it. I hope you can feel it. Well, I feel you, so I know you're feeling it. Savor your life. Final advice, Spirit, for collective. Anything final that you want collective to know surrounding this journey of moving forward, moving through, moving forward. Thank you. Never allow yourself to be taken for granted. It is better to remove yourself from this situation than to be treated less than you deserve. You are precious. You are worthy. I love this. Yeah, don't allow yourself to be taken for granted. Recognize your worth. Have that self-love. Know that you are light and you are love. This is what is meant to be for you. Look at that. Every experience, everything that is of light, everything that is of joy is right there for you. Step forward. Move forward. Don't allow yourself to be taken for granted or to be treated less than you deserve. You are precious. You are worthy. You are truth. I love this for you, collective. Leave it in the comments if this resonated with you. I hope it helped you. Take care.